Hey everybody, so honestly, I've been having problems with making videos lately. Like, I've been having a hard time just making myself do it. I'm like always making an excuse. I'm always just like, oh, I can't because like I don't have the right place to do it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't care. My toilet's right there. You know what? You can see it, okay? This is my couch. Okay. You know what? Oh well, like that's what it is. So now that I just got that out of the way, like I'm just gonna make the videos. Sometimes I might not even edit them. I might just post it right out of the damn phone sometimes. Sometimes I use a camera. Sometimes I might not. Okay? I'm just gonna explain off the bat. So, this video today, I actually already recorded it, but I wanted to record it again because there's more subjects that I needed to cover. So, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is my own personal feelings towards like my body and like the problems that I've had with it and the accepting it that I've had to do. And then we'll get into a bigger subject about like body shaming in general. So, personally for me, this is just something I have to get out because I think my viewers really like it when I confess my really deep, dark thoughts and feelings on things. And, sometimes, I'm going through shit, like, and my life is really not perfect, and sharing those really real things are the things that are really the most impactful. So, that's why I'm like, okay, here we go, let's clock yourself. So, do I like, show you my body? Like, okay. Ugh, I know I haven't shaved in a bit, don't worry, but I'm a skinny thing. I don't know if you've seen me. A lot of people have commented to me, wow, you're so skinny. Yes, like you can see my bones, you can see like, things sticking out of me. I'm gonna put my shirt back on now, but I just wanted to share with you. You can see my chest bones, like, there's bones on me you can see. I'm clocking myself so hard. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, so you believe me. So I'm skinny. People tell me I'm skinny. People call me skinny. My whole life, all my family members are like, wow, you need to eat. Abuela, she would always be coming at me like, we need to get you some rice. Like, she would be telling me. So, and people just, observe. Like, people tell me that, like, when they're hugging me or something, or when they're seeing me, and people that are close to me tell me. And I just want to cover a couple things on that. Um, I don't really get bothered by that now, but there have been times when that really did bother me because I don't really have a lot of control over that. And that's where this subject of like, are you healthy or, is it a problem? Or is it just how your body is? And here's the thing. If somebody's healthy and they're not obviously putting their body through excessive abuse, then maybe you don't need to interfere. Like for me, I've been pretty much the same weight for a while. I weigh like 120. You can see my bones and stuff, and I'm not like malnourished. Like I eat whatever I'm hungry. I don't really eat that much. I don't have a huge appetite. Oops, excuse me, I'm burping. Wow. Am I gonna edit this? I don't know. So, and that's the thing is like I'm healthy though. Like, I'm doing pretty okay. So, the reason that I'm bringing this up and like talking about this is because recently I went out to dinner. I was with a friend and I was I was at Benihana, so there's like 10 people around me. It's like a big social situation, and this guy next to me, in front of his whole family, like starts talking to me about my weight and starts like bringing up like, yeah, I used to hate guys like you because, I was so jealous that you're so skinny and like I don't know how, and like he was like just telling me all this and like telling me that he used to like, I mean, it wasn't like negative. It wasn't negative. It's just like the fact that he had to like bring up my weight when I'm at dinner with my friend. And, it could have been a date. Like, he doesn't know. And he's like talking about something very personal. And that's why I wanted to get into this subject. You know, what if it really, really affected me? Like, what if I was extremely insecure about my weight? Like, to a degree where, like, it would bother me really, like, a lot more than it did. Like, it didn't really bother me that much, but I guess it did bother me enough for me to be making a video about it, right? So, because that's not the first time that's happened to me. Like, that's happened to me plenty of times where the people have just commented, like, wow, you're so skinny. And I'm like, okay. And like, that's not like an insult. That's not like a bad thing. It's just like people observing. But you wouldn't go up to somebody that's overweight and say, like, wow, you're so fat. Like, that's not like fucking polite. Like, that's really kind of rude. More than kind of. And unless you're like trying to help somebody, like, hi, I want to like see if we can like help get you healthier, like that's something a really close friend could do. But like, if that's not the case, that's why we're going to talk about finally now. Let me actually get into it. The subject of body shaming and like the subject of calling people out on things that they have no control over. So like for me, I don't really have a lot of control over the fact that I'm skinny. Some people that are overweight, they don't have a lot of control over their obesity or like them being overweight. Oh God, the term obesity is like such a strong word. But I'm just saying, like, some people don't really have a lot of control over that. Like, no matter how much they'll try to do some different routine, like they really can't affect their shape of their body very much. And you know, and you can do that like with excessive, like if you want to like get into shape, like people, you can do that. I don't know, that's not what I'm talking about though. I'm talking about like people that are a certain way, like their body's a certain way, whether you're tall or short, whether you're fat or skinny, whether you have clear skin or acne, whether you have blue eyes or brown eyes, whether you have any feature. I don't think anybody should ever comment on that in a negative way or like try to put somebody down for something that they have no control over. Like if somebody walks in and they have like something going on, I don't even want to specify on anything because I know that anybody watching this can have anything going on with them. And that's why I'm really generalizing. Like, people can't control their bodies. People can't control how they're born and what features they have. Somebody really attractive, somebody really ugly, they didn't choose that either way. And that's the thing. Like, and somebody with a higher voice, somebody with a lower voice, they just have their voice. So for somebody to make fun of that is really fucked up. Like, it's actually like one of the lowest things you can do. And I feel like that's kind of common knowledge. Like, I might be really preaching to the choir, especially my viewers, because they're so sweet. You guys are the best. But I think that just in general, like, if I could have a message to, like, just that I'm imagining all of society hearing, if you don't already know, don't talk about that to people. Like, don't bring that up to people. Like, if you're going to talk about somebody's shape, I'm in love with the shape of you. You know that track. If you're going to talk about somebody's body and somebody's features, like, you better say something that's not going to, like, bring them down because that's fucked up. And we're only on this body, only on this life and in this body for a limited amount of time. I mean, I don't know if we all know that at this point. Like, I think it's obvious. We live for a bit and then the body stops working after a while. So, don't talk shit about somebody's body. Okay, wow, that ended up going somewhere really different than I expected, but I hope that message got across correctly. Like, I'm really trying to trace my steps and trying to, like, figure out how to word things just the right way, but I still end up rambling like a mofo. So, if you handled all that, hey, thank you so much. You're the best. Like, you're the real MVP here. You're the person I'm trying to make the video for if you stuck that long. That's great. So, I guess I'm gonna go. It's 4:30 in the morning. Might explain, there's, oh God, I always clock myself, but hey, we're here, so I'll see you guys soon. If you like these kind of videos where I'm like not really editing it and I'm just like straight up telling you stuff and then like letting it happen, it's a lot easier to just make videos and content like that because I get so like wrapped up in my own head about the editing of the video and like all the stuff. So if you think this is okay, let me know. And thanks so much, and I hope to talk to you, see you guys soon. I'm always reading your comments and always like there. Like, I don't know how to express. I'm like, my spirit's there, That's the best I can do sometimes. All right. Love you. See you soon. Bye.